are you thinking about moving to Toronto? We'd love to help. I got some experts here. I just want to quickly talk about what are the important considerations. I guess I'll lead it off and I'll say, probably the most important thing is thinking about, where you're going to be, where you're working. Toronto's hard to get around.
It's hard to get around. You think about where your core time is going to be, because even if you're working, if you're driving 7 kilometers to work or transiting 7 kilometers to work, you're in for probably 45 to an hour in Toronto. So think about being close enough that your lifestyle is not impacted, because if you're thinking of moving from the suburbs, which takes an hour to get to Toronto, you don't want to do the same length of commute living in Toronto and paying more money.
Yeah, but if you're renting up north versus here, the rent's maybe a few $100 different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say really it's not even that much different, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're living anywhere on the subway line, it's going to essentially be like you're living in downtown, right? The rents are going to be equivalent.
Yeah.
And then by the time you're getting noticeably cheaper, you're getting out of Toronto at the end of the day, right?
And then you got to drive for 2 hours.
Yeah, you're going to be stuck in traffic. And if you're moving to Toronto, my recommendation is move to Toronto, right? I mean, if you want more of the...
if you're working in the city and you're a young person, I would love for you to come to Toronto and buy a house. But oftentimes it makes more sense to rent for the first year to see what you like.
Exactly, because that gives you time to explore the neighborhoods around you, see if the neighborhood you've selected to rent in is actually working for your lifestyle, because it's a big investment to buy a home, and renting can just give you that leeway you need before making a really expensive decision.
Yeah, figuring it out.
Yeah, and Toronto is a city of so many different neighborhoods, right? I mean, you have big ones and big pockets, but then even within a lot of the very notable areas, you have kind of smaller, more, distinct flavors of the neighborhood. Do you want to be on a quiet side street? Do you want to be on a street that has excitement and restaurants and clubs and bars? There's a lot to consider even within an area.
That steps from that, but you're in a quiet neighborhood and close to transit. Yeah, so to summarize, I'd say, listen, if you're moving to Toronto, the top 3 things are, start with pick a neighborhood, right? One you're gonna probably work in and do all your things, your daycare, your dentist, all that stuff, so you don't have to commute. Second thing is probably rent for the first year.
I like that.
And then the third thing I would say, and this is something we can really help with, is when you're ready to buy, let's make sure you buy in the neighborhood of the right property that's going to meet your needs in the future. You don't want to have to buy something and sell 2 years later. You want to buy something that's going to last a little bit. You really need a 5 to 10 year plan.
That's a great consideration. So
that's, really where our expertise can really come in is, we can help you buy the type of property that's going to meet your needs into the future. I hope you found that hugely helpful. More videos on moving to Toronto coming this way with the help of these two.
Always here to help.
Talk soon.